Alright, what's up everybody? It's Carlos Collects Comics and I'm back with another episode of Monday Hauls. This is the weekly web series where I share with you the comic books that I've picked up over the past week to week and a half. And I've got some really cool books to show you, including one that's pretty personal and I'm very proud to share. So, stay tuned. Okay, so it's Monday Hauls, and it's time to share with you the books that I've picked up over the past week to week and a half. I've got some really cool books, and quite a few that are going into my personal Hispanic Superheroes collection. So for those who enjoyed that video and watched that a few weeks back, these are some additions to that I'm going to be sharing with you, coming from a couple of different sources. So let's get started. The first books that I'm really excited that I picked up, that I still haven't picked up all of the variants for, is Marvel Voices Communidad #1. This is a celebration of the Latin superheroes that have come through the Marvel universe. I picked up 2 copies of what I think is cover A. This is one I've been looking forward to for a while because it has several of the characters that I've been following over the past few years, include on the cover, including the Sam Alexander Nova, Miles Morales, the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, Reptile, and then right down front, the current White Tiger, which I'm very excited about. And I am on the lookout for the 1 in 100 George Perez remastered variant for this title because I didn't know it was coming, and so I didn't take steps to try to get it ready. Now it's already on eBay. And then with George Perez's recent announcement, it's a very popular cover right now. But I do want to get it because you know me and White Tiger. It's one of my favorite characters and a personal character for me, being Marvel's first Hispanic superhero that they created. So I'm excited to have those, excited to get to sit down and enjoy this and read it and see what kind of stories are in it. Also picked up from my local comic shop, Crimson Rain #1. This is the A cover. I heard some good things about this book and wanted to check it out for myself. Another pet book, Good Boy #1 came out. This is not off of the Kickstarter. This is just I think the A cover for this one as well. Another book from last week that I didn't pick up that I was curious about is King of Spies #1 from Mark Millar. So this is another one that I've heard some good things about, like an aged James Bond type of character, and I want to make sure and pick that one up myself. Now, these next 6 books are a personal pickup. A friend of mine, shout out to Tony Wilson, who is one of the administrators for the Fuel the Geek Facebook group. If you're on Facebook and active there, looking for a comic book or pop culture group to be a part of, Fuel the Geek is a great one to pick up. And so I'm doing this shout out for them because Tony, who's one of the administrators, went to, now I'm blanking, it was up in Seattle, the Emerald City Comic Con. The past weekend, and he was walking down the aisles and he came upon, like, he knew how big a deal it is for me with the Hispanic superheroes, and he came upon a writer artist whose work has been put out, and he found it's an independently released title, the 6 issues of La Mano De Destino, the Hand of Destiny, and this is issue #1, and all these are signed by the writer artist himself. So this is issue #1, issue #2, issue #3, issue #4, issue #5, and issue #6. And so I was very appreciative to Tony for thinking of me when he was walking down the aisle and he came across these and he thought of me and he texted me, he sent me a quick message on Facebook and said, "Hey, would you be interested in these?" And I said, "Absolutely, yes, please." So he picked them up and I was able to get them for a little bit under cover price. So I was pretty excited to add these, this little known independent title to my personal collection. And I'm always interested in personal collection Hispanic superhero books, always. There was another one that I think I had showcased a couple months ago. That was a 3-issue one, also from Source Point Press, and I picked those up. And my my LCS hadn't even heard of them. I found them, of all places, while I was in Nashville for a business trip, and got one of the copies. It was Seis Cuerdas, and that's Defender of Mexico was the subtitle for that one. So that was a cool one also. But thank you again to Tony Wilson of Fuel the Geek for picking these up for me. It's much appreciated. The last thing I wanted to show off was something that one of my local comic shops thought was a cool oddity, and said, hey, and they know about me and the channel here, and they said, here, why don't you take this and feature it and see what the audience thinks of it. So they had gotten this in a collection. It's not really something that they were going to do anything with, because it was just kind of, I don't know, it was an oddity. It's one of those comic book oddities. So this is a copy of Warlord #1 from 2006. It is a CGC book, but it had been cracked out of the case, so it's just in the inner well. So if you ever wondered what the inner well looked like by itself, if you took away the plastic case that goes around it, this is what it looks like. It is pretty skinny, very slim. And the book is encased on all 4 sides, heat sealed in, and then here's the label, which is kind of sealed into this top piece. But it's it's there. I think I could take it out if I wanted to, but I don't want to take it out. So I thought this was a neat thing. They didn't really know what to do with it. Weren't sure, I guess why it had been slabbed and what to do with it. So they said, here, take it, show it to your audience and see what they think. So shout out to the Comic Vault for providing this neat little conversation piece, and to the people who are going to be commenting on this video. What should I do with this book? What should I do with it? Best suggestion, gets points or something. I don't know. But yeah, give me some suggestions for what to do with this. It's just a neat little thing that they sent home with me. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Monday Hauls. This is a great time that we get to catch up, and I get to just share some of the cool stuff that I've picked up. Thanks for all those who've been watching and entering the giveaways. Just one more reminder that we've got, where did I put it? Here it is. One more reminder that Something is Killing the Children, #1, the local comic shop day foil variant. Look at that, catch that foily goodness. Alright, this is a giveaway right now on the channel. This Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Central, we're going to be running a monster race to give this book away. That's right, if you entered to win on the video, and I'll drop the link here up above. If you entered to win, this is when we're going to be giving it away this Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Central. So I hope that you're able to tune in and hang out with us. It's always a fun time. I'm gonna have a couple of new guys with me on the chat, or on the panel with me to hang out, and we'll be on for just a few minutes, and then we'll be sharing what's going on. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, let me encourage you to do so, because we've got lots of cool stuff that we're doing, continuing with new videos, more giveaways, and lots of fun stuff coming down the pipe. If you are, make sure to like the video, comment below, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of my pickups for this week. If you like them, if there's anything that piqued your interest, if there's anything that you think I missed this past week, let me know about that, because I want to check out more books and see what they are. Above all, make sure to hit the notification bell. And then please consider subscribing. We've still got just a couple more to break 500, and at 500 we'll unlock some additional giveaways. But like I said, this will be the one that is coming up for this week, 10 p.m. Central, Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. And this is Carl's Collects Comics, just urging you to keep going in this hobby that we all love. I'll see you soon.